Good afternoon, Roughnecks. Today's video will be a little bit on the shorter side, but we have a dumbass SovCit idiot who is going to get mommy's car towed, and it's absolutely priceless. But hey, they're gonna just keep doing the same old stupid bullshit using the same stupid script, and they are gonna keep going for the century. Anyway, thank y'all. Enjoy.
Let you know you're being recorded audio and video. Reason I stopped you right over here, you cross over the white solid line, and then when you turn on the laser, you cross over that double yellow.
I cross over a dog. I don't have license or insurance. I have none of those contracts.
You mean the required items that one must be in possession of in order to drive or travel on a public roadway?
I don't contract. I don't have none of those contracts.
Okay.
I don't do no contracts. I don't have no contracts. I have a free right to travel.
Okay, what's your first name?
I don't answer none of. Can I get a supervisor?
Oh, great. He's one of those.
Can I get your first name?
Can I please get a supervisor?
Okay, so here's the thing I'm going to explain to you. If you fail to present and carry, that is a crime. Right now, all I have is traffic violations.
All right, well, I don't have no license. I don't have none of those contracts. I don't do none of
Do you have a name?
You guys know who I am, man. This is like a repeated thing all the time.
So I don't know. Do you have no insurance?
This is not my car. This is my mother's car.
Does she have insurance?
This is all her stuff. I'm pretty sure she has everything she's supposed to
Can you
have.
grab me the proof of insurance, please?
It might be on her phone. That's Walwanisa. You need me to call and get her out here? I do this all the
You
time.
can call her and have her send you a picture of the insurance.
Well, Bubba, if you do this all the time, then you should know exactly where the insurance and the registration is, as those documents are required by law.
Address for you, just that way.
Don't have one.
Okay.
Don't have one. So you're seizing my personal property.
Yo, I thought that was your mama's ride.
So that's what you're doing, right, Quintero? With no crime, no nothing committed. I just need this on recording. You're going to seize my personal property? You're seizing my personal property, which violates my constitutional rights.
So you don't have an address?
I'm just asking a question. I need you to say this because you took an oath. You took a constitutional oath, and I'll go get a copy of your oath. And plus, your charter, which protects my common law rights.
Do you have a...
I'm just asking you, can you please get a supervisor, Quintero?
Can forward any mail.
Quintero, can you please get a supervisor?
Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen! Not.
I'll put it in words you can understand. No!
Because I know my constitutional rights. You can't take my property without a proper... You can't take it without a crime. A crime underneath ORS 106 0.065.
I'll believe that when my ship turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet.
So I'm just going to go start on that side.
All right, go start on it. I'm just glad I got it. So you're taking my personal property with no crime being committed and without due process.
What stuff do you need out of the car?
Just without due process and my personal property, right?
What stuff do you need out
So
of the
you're
car?
taking it, right?
Yes, I'm going to take the car.
All right, thank you. That's all I needed recorded.
So
and you took an oath to that, right?
I need to step out.
All right, can you call my supervisor? I don't feel safe stepping out with you.
You're a bitch.
Well, maybe after your mommy comes and gets her car out of impound, maybe she can change your diaper for you, bitch.
Thank you. I don't feel safe with you at all.
You're suspended, right?
Yeah, and I'm not suspended. I've never done any of those contracts. You guys know it's my constitutional right to travel. I'm not in no commerce, and I have a right to travel. I'm going to court, and I'm already challenging all of that. So all of my stuff, and you're not allowed to profile like that. This is the second time I got you recorded.
Profile? What, moron is all of a sudden a protected group?
You have a
I got you
suspended
following
license.
twice following me.
Yeah.
So I know this is going on towards my lawsuit.
Okay. Suspended license.
All right, going towards
Can't
my
drive.
lawsuit. I have a constitutional right, just like an oath you signed.
No. Okay.
Yeah, it's underneath your constitutional oath that you signed.
Okay, you cannot drive in Oregon.
You have a constitutional oath to uphold.
Sorry to cut back in, but what's a constitutional oath? Just out of curiosity.
You do.
Okay.
And as long as your constitutional oath is put on record, then therefore you could be liable. So you could take the car, and that's my personal property, and you yourself, Mr. Grisham, will be liable for my personal property, as the other officers are going to be liable too for my personal property.
Okay.
So I have a constitutional right. I've never, ever, ever done any of those contracting. I've never contracted. I'm trying to get out of all of the rest of my contracts.
So you're trying to find a loophole to get out of legal requirements.
All contracts. I don't deal with contracts. I'm a God-living individual, and I have a free right to travel.
And if you were hoofing it on foot, you probably wouldn't be talking to the officers now. But you are required to possess a license demonstrating that you can safely operate an automobile.
So we've done this over and over and over. So, and it's not even unlawful. You can't arrest for a misdemeanor.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
He actually just said that. Let's listen to that again.
You can't arrest for a misdemeanor. So that's against the law too. I've been doing a lot of research.
Okay. Do you have an ID or insurance?
I don't have any of that. I just bought the car. I don't have any of the things that will make me in compliance with that contract.
Contract?
I have no contracts. This is my mother's property, and I'm using it. It's my mother's property.
Suspended driver's license. No insurance.
Okay, well, I'm telling you now. My mother's car. This is my mother's car. This is her property.
Okay.
So I don't know what you're asking me for. I don't have to identify myself because I haven't committed a crime.
I already know who you are.
You've already falsely ran my name. So go ahead. That's all stacks. That's all charges.
Zero idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I promise you. You can't be held. For what? I haven't committed no crime.
We're towing your vehicle because you're driving
for
suspended
what?
with no insurance.
You can't just tow my private property.
Yes, I can.
How can you just tow my private property?
I told you you have a suspended driver's license. You have no insurance. You know you have none of those things. You know you're not supposed to be driving. You are driving on the roadway. Multiple places I saw you.
You even have a reason for pulling me over?
You are suspended.
Besides targeting. So basically saying that you think you know me.
Get out of the car.
You think you know me, so that's the reason why you're pulling me over. Is that what you're saying? Can you call your sergeant out here, please?
I'll call him out here.
Please?
As soon as you're compliant.
Please, I am compliant. I'm asking you nicely. Please call your sergeant because I believe I'm not turning I'll turn my car off.
Thank you.
My car ain't, there you go. But there you go. My personal property, I'm putting it in my pocket. All my keys. My personal property. So.
But I thought it was your mom's property.
Can you please call your sergeant? And I do have a constitutional right to travel. And it's been upheld by all your Supreme Courts and everything.
216 to...
No, numbnuts, it's not. The Supreme Court has upheld that the states have a right to regulate and require you to both obtain and maintain a driver's license. 10th Amendment, ratified by the 14th Amendment. Swing and a miss.
I've never even had a license. Sergeant, I've never had a license in my life.
And it looks like it's going to stay that way.
So I don't even know how they can suspend something I never had.
Because when you drive and consistently...
I have a right to travel.
Okay.
I'm being honest, Sergeant. I don't have a right to travel? I'm asking you.
Not in a motor vehicle on the roadways.
I don't have this is private property. I don't have a right to travel on private property.
On the roadway.
That's all private road.
I'm sorry to interrupt again, boys and girls, but to go with his logic, okay, an airplane is private property, but one must obtain and maintain a license in which to operate it.
This is called premises open to the public.
Okay.
And you're still not...
It's all public road. I'm going here just to buy something. I'm not doing no commerce. Okay. I don't work. You guys make sure of that. You guys show up to my work too. You guys showed up to my work talking about I was selling drugs there. So anything else, man?
Is there any specific reason why you're requesting me over here?
Yeah, because he talking about towing my car. I've done nothing wrong, and I have a right to keep my personal property. Unless I committed a crime or done something wrong, there's no valid reason to tow my car.
The crime is driving without a license. The reason it's getting towed is because A, you don't have a license, and B, you cannot provide registration or insurance, which you're legally required to have.
Clarence, you don't have insurance on the vehicle, and there's no registration.
I haven't shown nothing. I ain't shown no paperwork on the vehicle because I feel like I don't have a right. I don't have to.
Okay, do you have insurance on the vehicle?
This is not my vehicle. It's my mother's vehicle. And yes, she has insurance. She has everything for the vehicle. She just got it done.
Clarence.
So that's that. You could call her.
Okay, you can call her.
Okay, well, I have a right. I have a right to travel. You mean to tell me I don't?
Hey.
Just tell me I don't, Olive. I don't have a right to travel in my own personal property.
I just explained to you. You have to have a valid license.
I've never done any of those contracts. I have done none of those contracts. I have a free right to travel anywhere. I have a right to travel anywhere.
Yeah, as a passenger.
No.
Not as a driver.
As a driver. I have a right to travel anywhere.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, man, why is this like, what is this whole thing? Why is this going to be a key consistent thing? It don't matter if I walk or not.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay, but go ahead. I mean, I could.
And apparently that was where he stopped recording. But as I have been informed, Mommy's car was towed. But again, this is a concept. This bullshit Black's Law Dictionary Volume 2, the free one, is already been debunked in court. The SCOTUS has debunked this, and you don't have a constitutional right to drive. Okay? You don't. Period. End of story. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wrangler. We're out of here. Love y'all. Have a good.